timeline-style game for elementary social sciences. It uses materials like images, texts, and maps that are already available on Learn Societies and Territories website. It's a card game you can play in class. The available cards can cover most of the Elementary Cycle 2 course, but you can arrange them to focus on any society or time period you want by selecting the appropriate cards, or by making your own cards using models and the materials on the Society and Territories website as well. How do you play it? Well, it's the same as the regular timeline game. You can access their original video on YouTube, which explains the game in detail. Players must order cards chronologically in the center of the table. For this game, you'll need cards with two different sides, one with a date and one without. Cards will need to be printed out, cut appropriately, and then folded. Our card designs, created in Google Drawing, actually fold horizontally. You can see where you would cut them and then fold them in this example. Each team draws 5 or more cards and then lays them out with the face down on their side of the table. One card from the deck is placed in the center of the table, but with the date facing up to start the timeline. Each team tries to place one of their cards correctly, before, after, or in between the dated cards that are already on the timeline. They flip their card over to see if it is correctly placed in time. Remember, time reads from left to right. Sorry, 1960 is not before 1534. If they make a mistake, that card is discarded, and they must pick up another card. If they succeed, though, their cards stay on the timeline, and they keep going. The other team plays until they make a mistake. Then it is back to the first team to play again, and so on. The team that is first to get rid of all their cards wins the game. And yes, a completed timeline could get very long. And that's how you play Chronos. But remember, you too can design your own games. You can try using a design thinking approach. You start by thinking about your audience, you empathize with them. You include the goals of the games, you need to cover parts of your history or geography course, and you need to practice skills you're supposed to learn, right? You design it, prototype it, try it out, reevaluate your game to make it better. On Learn, we have a template for your group to use to help you get started. We actually have a series of templates for you to use when you're designing your game, when you're prototyping it, when you're trying it out and reevaluating again. You could visit our How to Make a Game page for more information, or just send your teacher there, so you too can start making games in your social sciences classes.